Hello. In these moments of uncertainty, I hope you and your family are keeping safe and doing well. I'm Naveen Chhabra, Senior Analyst with Forrester Research, and I lead the global market research on hyperconverged infrastructure. Hyperconverged infrastructure, or HCI as we call it, is one of the highly sought after infrastructure technologies. In this video, I will share few data points and the market insights around the adoption of HCI. Like, why do IT leaders choose this architecture? Where are the IT leaders using the HCI infrastructure? And what benefits are they achieving by shifting to this new architecture? I will also talk about where is the market expected to go in the next few years. Let's start. According to Forrester Research Market Outlook, HCI will continue to grow at a healthy double-digit percentage at the expense of traditional data center technologies. IT leaders are increasingly exposed to cloud technologies and cloud-like benefits, which influence their decisions. Hyperconverged infrastructure has increased its relevance and applicability for a high percentage of enterprise applications. In certain cases, we see that the HCI vendors are delivering significant innovation either by themselves or by partnering with vendors across the ecosystem. As the existing IT infrastructure comes to an end of life or up for refresh, we expect that the IT leaders' needs, their drivers, their expectations, and their experience will favor hyperconverged as the technology of choice. IT leaders have experienced multiple challenges while managing their discrete or siloed infrastructure in 3-tier setup. By consolidating the compute and storage onto industry standard x86 servers, IT leaders aim to achieve the following benefits. Number one, flexibility. And that means multiple things for both the business and technology leaders. It is multifaceted. It includes not just the scale and performance of technology, it also includes the consumption models, extension into public cloud, and possibly no lock-in. Second is faster service delivery. It's the ability to deliver the infrastructure services the day zero. Making changes to the IT infrastructure, the HCI infrastructure, is much more coordinated and less time consuming. It is less stressful as compared to the traditional 3-tier architecture. The third benefit, ease of operations management. It's far simpler and easier upgrades or updates and the operational management of the HCI compared to its predecessor technologies. During its initial adoption days, HCI was popular as the infrastructure for VDI deployments. While VDI continues to be a prominent use case, we see organizations also host mission-critical applications. Mission-critical applications including the likes of SAP, multiple databases, whether those are relational databases like Microsoft SQL, Oracle, or scale-out databases. Firms also deploy distributed file systems, analytical workloads on hyperconverged infrastructure. Over the past couple of years, we also see IT leaders choose HCI for edge deployments, whether that's on a cruise ship or on a remote branch location, running print and file services, or running custom business applications. HCI is being used today for a variety of application use cases, both in the data center and in the remote branch office locations. According to Forrester Research, HCI is expected to drive approximately $9 billion in 2020. Firms are expanding the use of HCI. One of the prominent use cases is the enablement of private and hybrid cloud environments. As you can see, 32% of the respondents mentioned that their firms are using HCI for private cloud infrastructure, and 21% of the respondents say their firms use it as a base for hybrid cloud infrastructure. Technology leaders use HCI for hybrid cloud and enable direct connection between internal cloud and public cloud for various use cases, ranging from using the public cloud as a storage tier or to the use of public cloud as a disaster recovery target. Firms use HCI for traditional databases, analytics, and scale-out databases. Many of these organizations run these critical and performance-sensitive applications on HCI, where performance degradation can be very costly to the business. Hardware improvements and advancements like the storage class memory, the persistent memory, are important developments. For example, in the advancement of artificial intelligence and machine learning use cases, the performance expectations are orders of magnitude higher. Equipment vendors are partnering primarily with the HCI vendors for the validation, testing, and adoption. Availability of such accelerated hardware on HCI will deliver the performance, capacity, and the latency requirements of the new age applications. I hope the insights that I shared with you about the adoption of HCI market are helpful to you. Thank you.